Limbic system. At the end of this lecture, the student should be able to name the parts of the limbic system, locate these parts, mention the main connecting pathways connecting the different parts of this system, and describe the function of the limbic system. The limbic system is the part of the brain that deals with our emotions and instinct. We are happy, we are sad, we are laughing, crying, or afraid. The limbic system is also concerned with memory and olfaction. What are the parts of the limbic system? Where can I find these different parts of the limbic system? The limbic system is formed of a number of cortical structures, subcortical structures, in addition to the olfactory system. Several connecting pathways connect these different parts together. What are the cortical structures that help to form the limbic system? The limbic lobe, hippocampal formation, septal areas, and the prefrontal area. We will start with the limbic lobe. The word limbic means border, and the limbic lobe is formed of C-shaped group of structures seen on the medial surface of the brain, separating cerebral cortex from diencephalon. This is a diagram showing the medial surface of the brain, and just below the anterior end of the corpus callosum is the subcallosal area. Above the corpus callosum is cingulate gyrus. Behind the corpus callosum is isthmus. And I proceed forwards to the temporal lobe, where I find the parahippocampal gyrus and uncus. These together form the limbic lobe. Medial surface of the brain, showing again the subcallosal gyrus, cingulate gyrus, isthmus, parahippocampal gyrus, and uncus. Now you say, this is this. What about this narrow gyrus? And this gyrus, and this part. All these parts together are in the form of a C, separating cerebral cortex from diencephalon. This is the limbic lobe. The second part, which helps to form the cortical structures, is the hippocampal formation. The hippocampal formation is formed by a number of structures: hippocampus, dentate gyrus, subaquilum, entorhinal area, and the indusium griseum. The indusium griseum is gray matter scattered on the upper surface of the corpus callosum. This is the indusium griseum on the upper surface of the corpus callosum. Now I proceed forwards to the temporal lobe, where I will find the hippocampus, dentate gyrus, subaquilum, and the entorhinal area. The entorhinal area can be seen clearly on the inferior surface of the brain, just anterior to the parahippocampal gyrus. The word hippocampus is Latin for seahorse, because it resembles the seahorse. On the inferior surface of the brain, in the temporal lobe, we can see all these parts of the hippocampal formation: the hippocampus, dentate gyrus, and subaquilum. All of these are present just on the medial aspect of the temporal lobe, and if we take a coronal section in this part of the temporal lobe, we can see these structures arranged just medial to the parahippocampal gyrus: the subaquilum, the hippocampus, and dentate gyrus. The cortical structures again are the limbic lobe, hippocampal formation, and then we come to the septal areas. These septal areas are formed of some gray matter scattered on the surface of the septum pellucidum, which separates the right and left lateral ventricles from each other. Revising again the cortical structures forming the limbic system. We have the limbic lobe, hippocampal formation, septal areas, and the last part is the prefrontal area. The prefrontal area is a part of the frontal lobe that is concerned with our emotions, personality. What are the subcortical structures that form the limbic system? The thalamus, especially its anterior nucleus, the hypothalamus, and the amygdaloid nucleus. The thalamus, anterior nucleus, the hypothalamus, and then the amygdaloid nucleus, which takes its name from the word almond. Almond is amygdaloid in Latin. It is present at the tail of the caudate nucleus. Amygdaloid nucleus is present at the end of the tail of the caudate nucleus. It is also present anterior to the hippocampus. If we look at this inferior surface of the brain, we can see that the amygdala lies anterior to the hippocampus. This diagram shows the hippocampus and anterior to it the amygdala. The limbic system, we said, is formed of cortical structures, subcortical structures, and the olfactory system. The main parts of the olfactory system are the olfactory bulb, olfactory tract, and olfactory stria. What are the connecting pathways connecting the different parts of the limbic system? We can see these connecting pathway if we discuss Papé's circuit. This circuit was described in 1937, and it was thought to control our emotions and consolidates our memories, meaning it changes the short-term memory into long-term memory. Papé described the cingulate gyrus as part which experiences the emotion. The hippocampus is the part that organizes the emotion, and the mammillary bodies, which are part of the hypothalamus, are responsible for the peripheral expression of our emotion. This circuit was expanded later on to include other parts of the brain as the prefrontal area, amygdala, and septal areas. Papé's circuit. Sensory information are projected to the cingulate gyrus, which is part of the limbic system. The cingulate gyrus projects through the cingulum to the hippocampus. The hippocampus projects through the fornix to the mammillary bodies of the hypothalamus, and the mammillary bodies of the hypothalamus sends descending autonomic pathways, but it also sends to the thalamus through the mammillothalamic tract, which part of the thalamus, the anterior nucleus of the thalamus, which projects to the cingulate gyrus. The cingulum is part of the connecting pathways which connects cingulate gyrus to the hippocampus. Cingulate gyrus to hippocampus. The mammillothalamic tract connects the mammillary bodies to the anterior thalamic nucleus. Mammillothalamic tract connecting mammillary bodies to anterior nucleus of the thalamus. The fornix connects hippocampus with the mammillary bodies of the hypothalamus. The fornix, as we said, connects hippocampus to mammillary bodies, but it is formed of several parts. Starting from the hippocampus, we have two posterior columns of crura that arch upwards beneath the corpus callosum. Coming close together, they form the body of the fornix, and as they proceed anteriorly, they descend as the two anterior columns of the fornix that end in the mammillary bodies. The commissure of the fornix connect the two crura of the fornix. This is the hippocampus, posterior columns, and body of fornix. This is the cingulum, connecting the cingulate gyrus with the parahippocampal gyrus. This is the fornix. This is the mammillothalamic tract. Now we go to the function of the limbic system. As we have said, it is concerned with olfaction. The instinct, especially the hypothalamus, is concerned with instinct. Memory, especially the hippocampus. Emotion, hippocampus, amygdaloid, and many other parts of the limbic system are concerned with emotion. Now test yourself. Which of the following is considered a subcortical constituent of the limbic system? You choose. Okay, amygdala is a subcortical structure. It's not part of the cerebral cortex. Thank you.